we have not been training the reserves except when General Kare trained quite a number of crime preventers. This is a robust system. It is strong. The UPDF had defeated the terrorists in the rural areas, defeated Kong, defeated the ADF, disarmed the cattle rustlers in Karamoja, but we had not paid much attention to the towns. Because the towns, since we defeated ADF, which were throwing grenades, had not had much problem. It was therefore surprising. You know, people are not very clever. I don't know why cleverness is not democratic. Number of vehicles, a large number of pikipikis, and a large number of people where you don't know who is who. Sometimes you don't even know your neighbor because people are many and busy. So these stupid people, they say, oh, because they don't know our capacity, they say, now we are going to destabilize Uganda. So what you do, you find the sheikhs coming from prayers, you kill them. The sheikhs, you know sheikhs. Sheikhs are people of God. They pray 5 times a day. Imagine somebody who is praying 5 times a day. You kill him. So they started by killing sheikhs. 1 sheikh, 2 sheikhs. I think the number was like 12 or something like that. These were mainly ADF, who are being kept by my young brother Kabira and the United Nations. The two were keeping the ADF. Even now they are still there in Congo. So they would send people. They killed a number of sheikhs. Now the police was running around. The police itself had been infiltrated by criminals. Some of the criminals had infiltrated. Saidia yule moto. First aid. Then, because John Kagezi, the prosecutor, refused the bribes of the ADF not to prosecute them, she was also gunned down. Then Kawesi was killed. We don't know by who, but some so then Abiriga, a Jolly man, putting yellow, gunned down. Then the social media, the what Uganda now is insecure. Then they started sending threatening letters Because you see, what some of these people are worried about is the way Uganda is developing. The factories, the what, capacity is growing. Exports are growing. So this is bad for some people. Some people may develop blood pressure. Uganda is growing. Sasa mtu anapata blood pressure. So let's kill people. Let's frighten the foreigners not to come. Uganda will stop growing. So I said, but this is an area which I know very well. I've been in this area for the last almost 60 years. So, and NRA is from that background. So I called the commanders, please mobilize the youth, let them come and, no, first of all, let's improve the infrastructure of security in the towns. Let's have cameras everywhere. Tuone nana anakula miwa, anatupa pale. We shall be seeing all those. The one who is chewing the sugar cane and spitting, huyu tampata. Nampiga picha and we find him. You made our town dirty. Wale ambao wanakojoa karibu na barabara, kamera. Wale ambao wanaiba simu, wote tutawaona. So the cameras are being installed on all the towns and all the major roads and other security measures. It will be impossible to commit a crime in Uganda and you survive. But in the meantime, because these technical means we are taking time to put in place, I said, but what are these people doing, the youth in Kampala? Mobilize them, let them defend their country. That's how we invited you. You come and be part of defending your country. So here you are now. In a very short time, just 16 weeks, you are now very good soldiers. I was watching the parade, only out of the 42 platoons, guards, about 4 who could not coordinate a few elements could not coordinate the saluting with the guns. But others, very good, very good. So this shows you that with our 40 million people, nobody can bring insecurity here. Nobody really. We have the capacity to defend ourselves and to guard peace. This is just a tip of the iceberg. Now, you have now qualified. When you are training here, some of the generals were greedy, and they wanted to take you to the UPDF straight. I said, no, don't mix up. Let them go fast back, because now there are 4,000 UPDFs who are in Kampala and Wakiso, guarding those areas. And they have already done a very good work. They have gunned down a number of criminals. Those who are killing people now, many of them have been gunned down. Saviti and Okoso Chora should get time and give a report on the radio. How many criminals have been gunned down? I think even the ones who are threatening investors have been arrested. The ones who are sending the messages, if you don't give us money, we're going to kill you. I think they have been arrested. So I want you to go back and remain on duty, and you'll be put in sections and companies and battalions. Already here you can raise a whole division. You can get 9 battalions out of these people. And you will be paid for that. You will be paid. Of course now, they will pay you, I think CDF has got some issue with mathematics. You should help your CDF to revise mathematics. So you will be paid for your 4 months. Normally we don't pay trainees. UPDF trainees, I don't think UPDF trainees are paid, are they? Normally, those who join UPDF, we don't pay them when they are doing training. But because I was told that some of you are sarongos and I don't know what, and nalongos, I said, please, abantu bano benza kutuleetera ekisiraani mumala gabasasula abanyankole edda tebalyanga nkoko bw'olaba omunyankole alya enkoko omuteekako akabuuza tolo naye abaganda balyanga enkoko kati lumu enkoko yayonoona esaati y'omuganda yali agyetise neyonoona esaati ye omuganda n'agamba nti tofaayo wadde atafiirwa tafuna wadde oyonoonye esaati yange nange ngenda kukulya so kamala gasasula abantu bano munange atafiirwa tafuna. So you'll be paid for the training month, because unlike the UPDF, we normally recruit young people, 18 years, and we don't expect you to have a family until 4 years or something. There is some policy there. But this one, because they are already sarongos, banarongo bali awo, or why? Abantu bano katumala gabasasula. So when you are working, you will be paid, and then when the time comes to return you to the reserve, we shall support you to do business, all of you. We are not going to allow anybody to go back to once you go for, because you are now going to be on active duty. You will be on active duty. You are in the reserve, but on active duty. Now, when the time comes and we say, okay, go back to reserve without active duty, then we shall have to support you to do business, all of you, so that you are there, but you are doing something for yourselves, which makes money. So that is the formula, what we call the doctrine of the UPDF. So I congratulate you. I thank your parents for encouraging you, and you are going to benefit because you are now disciplined people. I saw you running. Don't go and eat mairungi. Abalya mairungi basiru. Sagala kulira omwana wa Uganda ali ku mairungi. Mairungi is ndine myaka 74. Ngenda kweza 75 mu mwenda. N'olwaleero bw'olete efujjo wano tukwataganira wano. Nze naawe sirina okusaba obuyambi jangu munyambe bannange. Nze naawe ensonga tuzitereeza. Kubanga sinywa mwenge, sinywa taaba, sikola bya kisirusiru, amaanyi gange gonna gakukola ebigasa. So when I hear that young people are taking mairungi, they are taking drugs, bali mwenge, that's very, very sad. Nolwekyo bwe munaddayo mutuyambe ku kigambo ekyo. When you go back, talk to your fellow youth, because now you know them. Some of these people may not know the ones you know. You go and talk to them to be disciplined. We shall give them support, and they do economic activities. They shouldn't squander their lives. Ate namwe obulamu bwamwe mubukuume. Akawuka ka Mukenenya kaliyo kabalindiridde. Bw'otambatambula bw'oti akawuka kakwaniriza nti karibu notandika okubeera ku ebiddagala ebyo biyamba naye si birungi. Kyandibadde kirungi obeere n'obulamu bwonna obujjuvu. So I congratulate you and I wish you good luck, and I'm sure the Ugandans now see that we can defend ourselves. Thank you very much. It is now my duty to pass you out. Mbatongozeza ng'abasirikale wa akiba, askari wa akiba wa jeshi la Uganda. Asante sana.
Your Excellency, thank you very much for that good speech. Request that I request that Your Excellency, sir, give awards to the best students, the CDF, and the Commandant. Please join His Excellency. Your Excellency, the best overall student, AX 017061 LDU Sekizivu Soare. he was the best overall student. Best overall student prize is awarded to a trainee who showed highest level of performance with the discipline and tactical ability. LDU Sekziyuve Swale. Congratulations. The best in range shooting, AX 015619 LDU Ochen Dennis. Your Excellency, the best in range prize is awarded to a trainee who showed the highest knowledge and skill in weapon handling and marksmanship. LDU Ochen Danish is the best in range shooting. The best female trainee, AX 015272 LDU Namukisa Christine. Discipline, leadership skills on the course. Your Excellency, that marks the end of the award ceremony. Next in the program is Oath of Allegiance, Chiapo. You'll get after.
Wanaoweza kupigana na simba akiwa mifano mitupu. jeshi la kisasa lazima tuwe na silaha za kisasa na wanaoweza kuitumia
UBC TV, we thank you so much for having kept with us from the beginning of this event up to where we have reached. I can reliably say that we are running now towards the end of the event. We have witnessed a number of activities from the beginning to this point where we are. From the arrivals to the anthems to the parade and the speeches. We had the commandant, who would be, in simple terms, the head of this training institution, that is Brigadier General Byaruhanga, who gave a report about the training and how the whole training was handled. He mentioned of some students who left, who dropped off the track, who dropped off the training due to a number of reasons, health, discipline, and all that. Then we heard from the CDF. who reported to the president on how ready they are to work with these people and incorporate them in the security system to boost security in the country, and see how this is going to help to curb criminality, especially starting with the Kampala metropolitan area. He invited His Excellency the President, who also reported. He first of all thanked these young people for offering themselves to serve their country. He warned the young people here and all over the country about drugs, drinking, lifestyle that is not pleasant for their lives, lifestyle that is not favorable for their lives, a lifestyle that really can only lead them to danger. So he warned the young people about drugs, the HIV scourge, drinking, with an example that with him, he's making 75 years in September. But if an individual tries or dares him, he handles you. He does not need any help to handle you personally. But the reason he is that able is because he does not drink, he does not use any drug for all the time he has lived. So he has encouraged the young people to adopt lifestyles that are favorable for their health and for their good, to keep strong and serve their country in different capacities. 3 students were awarded. Swale Sechizivu was the overall best student who exhibited excellency in all the areas of training, and he was awarded. Then Namkisa Kristen was the best female student who also exhibited excellence in all the fields on the side of the ladies. But another young man was also rewarded for being the best student at is it range shooting, something like that, but it's to do with weaponry and how to handle weaponry. And at this point we are witnessing the march of the parade, and I think that is almost the last activity of the whole event. So definitely we have to thank you for having moved with us from the beginning up to where we are. And I think after here we shall witness the departure of the different dignitaries and call it a day. Of the new LDU recruits who have been passed out today by the President, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. They have taken an oath to serve the Republic of Uganda and government in general, the President and the people of Uganda, and they are going to do this in tandem with the security system of the whole country. And that is the parade they mounted here at their pass out, as everyone was witnessing here, and the event was officiated by His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda. He has actually directed the CDF to pay them 4 months because he knows these people have responsibilities, they have children, they have families to take care of, and he has asked the CDF and the UPDF in general to ensure that they are paid 4 months because of the responsibilities and the time they have spent here, and in a way of thanking them for having accepted to come out to serve their country, Uganda. The President mentioned a number of things, and especially to do with the gaps in the security system that really needed to be covered up with recruiting a group like this of young people. He mentioned the installment of a camera system, the CCTV cameras that are in the town, to ensure that everybody that does anything is watched, to ensure a watch of whatever that is being done in town. 2, he mentioned the killings that were going on. He mentioned the sheikhs Afande Kawesi, Afande Chirumira, Honorable Abiriga. He also mentioned the women in Entebbe that were killed. So that is why he thought it was right to have this group join police for gathering of information and making it vitally part of what helps to curb the problems that were causing insecurity in the country. As you can witness, we are moving towards the departure time of the dignitaries and almost everyone here. The young people you see are 6,257. 400 of these are females, and they were here for training since last year, towards the end of last year. They were recruited from the areas of Kampala Metropolitan and the recruitment centers. Those of you who remember, we used to give you these things, the recruitment process. We used to cover it live on UBC TV. It was at Kawempe, around, the place is called Growers. It was at Kololo Airstrip, the ceremonial grounds at Kololo. They were also having another recruitment center at Gira Road Police Station, playground still. There was another recruitment center at Old Kampala, and there was another one around Machindi. So the groups that were gotten from those areas made their group the bigger unit that has been here being passed. The young people are looked at so much as one of those groups that can really help this country and the world at large to see that development is witnessed and success is achieved in every area. Now, if groups like this are coming out to boost security, it is really good news. The only sad news at the event, a number of them collapsed because it is too hot this side of Kaweweta, so many of them could not stand the heat, so they have collapsed. But again, there were tents for first aid and treatment, and the good news is that a number of them are now getting better, and I think they will still have the capacity to serve. If my cameraman can show you, this side had their relatives and their families who came to witness and be part of the whole event of their passing out. Those are their families, their family members, their relatives, their parents, who allowed them to be part of the whole system of their recruitment and their passing out today. They came to witness and they have been part of the whole event. They include members of this community, leaders, civic leaders, RDCs, and everyone. They have been here to witness the whole event. That way we come moving towards the end of the whole event of the passing out of these recruits, and I would love to take the opportunity to talk to one of the officials of this institution, the Kaweweta Military Training Institute, and he's here. He heads the political commissariat. We want to hear from him about how the whole event training actually has gone, and we want to know exactly how they have done it, how they have managed to handle these students here as we move towards the end. I would love to talk to you, Afande Musinguzi, briefly. Okay. Afande is still handling something, and we'll get to talk to him later, but he has been among the people that have been handling these trainees during their days of training here at Kaweweta. We're going to get to know what the program has next as we move on. Just keep watching your UBC TV, Inspiring Uganda, where we're coming to you live from Kaweweta Military Recruit Training School. departure of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and that officially means we come to the end of the event. The President now moves towards his presidential limo to vacate Kaguta Military Training School. We thank you so much for watching. We are moving towards the end of the event, and that has been the pass out of local defense unit soldiers that are going to boost security system in this country. I'm trying to see whether I can really get a chance to talk to the CDF, and I'm moving towards him. Yes, but here I get the opportunity to talk to one of the RDCs here, General Mr. Frank Fred Bamwine. So how are you?
I'm very fine and excited today.
Young people have taken an oath and sacrificed them, offered themselves to serve this country, boosting security. What would be your comment about them and their decision?
No, I think this is an exciting moment in the history of Uganda, whereby the people of Uganda have decided to come and guard themselves.
Okay.
And I think this is a true manifestation that security starts with you. As an RDC in Mukono, I can assure you, we are starting from here, and we shall continue to make sure that we work with them, we guide them. And these ones, although they are people from us, they are going to be managed by the UPDF Code of Conduct. Therefore, I am to promise that we are going to have total security in our areas. Yeah. So really, every Ugandan should be positive and should be able to defend and protect the people.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fred Bamwine. He's the RDC Mukono district, and he says they are going to work well with these young people to see that they help them, because it is a team. It's working as a team to ensure that there is security in the country, and everyone gives a contribution towards that everybody gives at least what they can to ensure security. Yes, the other side, I think, His Excellency the President is giving an opportunity to the young people that have been passed out today to hear from him. Anyway, that way we come to the end of the event. We thank you so much for having been there to watch and being part of the whole event. Yes, we thank you so much for watching. That is all we had for you. My name is Michael Jordan Lukomwa. On behalf of the whole team here at Kaguta Military Training School, we thank you so much for watching. That is all we had for you. Thank you so much. We now hand you back to Broadcast House in Kampala for more programming. Thank you so much for watching. We wish you all the best. UBC TV, inspiring Uganda. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Where can we find a mechanic?
That's it!
For what?
That's it!
What happened?
Finished!
You have network here?
You're not on Airtel! For us, we have Airtel 4G everywhere.
Access data anywhere on Uganda's only 100% 4G network. With you always. Airtel, the smartphone network. This weekend on UBC.
You know, when I first won the title, I was like, yeah, I'm champion, it was great. Now I really want to be champion. It makes me the baddest lightweight in the African continent. I will be retaking my UFC title by any means necessary.
You want someone specific. You want Martin van Staden, don't you?
I believe that I've never lost a fight. Now that Mazani's retired, it's Martin van Staden and me for the lightweight bout. There's no other fight that I want to fight.
On Saturday, 16 March, the Punisher, Martin van Staden, takes on the UK's Joe Cummins for the vacant EFC lightweight title.
Big punches by Bandera.
Plus, reigning heavyweight champion Jared Bandera defends his title against the Apocalypse, Ricky Micholas, in a clash for the ages.
Micholas is a monster!
EFC 77, live from Times Square, Pretoria. Tickets and broadcast information at efcworldwide.com.
CNET Uganda is responsible for distributing the dictator signal to Ugandans. We are currently activating all upcountry sites to boost our coverage. Jinja, Mbara, Masaka, Hoima, Soroti and Bale are now on. Our viewers in those areas are advised to use your free-to-air decoders to pick the signal. CNET Uganda, your sole signal distributor countrywide.
For all the situations that you will have to go through, for all the obstacles you will have to move, for all the power and the blessings you will need in your life to enter the fullness of possibilities and receive an abundant life, you will need the power and determination that starts when your faith is awakened. Join us daily at 6:55 a.m. and 10:55 p.m. for Awakening of Faith, only here on UBC.
Up next on UBC, brought to you by Airtel, the smartphone network.
Makabai on the beat on this one topic. You know I be calling you, you Gweninda. Gala no the one for me, baby Gwansana. Njagala kuobula baby Gwankuma. Chemani na ungada, cause I'm addicted to you. You leave me, baby, you leave me all alone and no love with you. My body calling, it is calling for you. You leave me, baby, you leave me all alone and no love with you. My body calling, it is calling for you. Nzekulize, omukwano kunuma. Nzekulize, omukwano kunuma. Baby girl, you can keep me away now. Bakugamba wesiri ne bakuwana wandi banyambyeko baby toninza ne unyaba bakuswaba zendaba tekikugwana okutawanyizeeyo buli asanga tonzikakanya nayagala kukyawe byalema obiwanvuya gya ofubyo kunewala tonzikakanya nayagala kukyawe byalema nobiwanvuya God ofubyo kunewala cause I'm addicted to you. You leave me, baby, you leave me all alone and no love with you. My body calling, it is calling for you. You leave me, baby, you leave me all alone and no love with you. My body calling, it is calling for you.
Yeah, me one drop your body like a tractor. Pola faker. Go and kusomesa me lecture. You me body director. I'll be your inspector. Be my undertaker. Boy, Zanteka. Mugamba yo me seta. Funa wonteka. Ze wanjoku so safer. Ze na wanefuga. Ya kila meti boy ze wanzita. Ga wanefuga. Somebody calling for emergency. There's a rimba room walker. Kona. Rimba room walker. Kona. Rimba room walker. Kona. Rimba room walker. Kona. They watching we watchikola. Let me show them what we do in my mullah. Tundanga swin mula, me leave them back ways on tula. Ay, mundongo te waba kutula, kuba kunyumira kuka. Adiga them me say them brother, me akila them know me a the brothers. There's no one fuga, ya kila meti boys the ones it time. Go on fuga, somebody calling for emergency. There's a rimba room walker, kona. Rimba room walker, kona. Rimba room walker, kona. Rimba room walker, kona. Time if you wanna pay body, time if you jig up your body, time if you do it, time if you wanna pay body, time if you jig up your body, time if you wanna pay body, time if you jig up your body, time if you do it, time if you wanna pay body, time if you jig. Me one drive your body like a tractor, pola faker, go and kusomesa me lecture. You me body director, I'll be your inspector. Be my undertaker, boy. Zanteka, Mugamba yo me seta. Funa wonteka, ze wanjoku so safer. Ze na wanefuga, ya kila meti boy ze wanzita. Ga wanefuga. Somebody calling for emergency. There's a rimba room walker. Kona. Rimba room walker. Kona. Rimba room walker. Kona. Rimba room walker. Kona. Boys, man.
Show me the way, show me every possibility. Others got plenty, others no opportunity. Show me the way how to live out a calamity. Show me the way how to live better, to live better. Sawa, nipate maisha mazuri. Sawa, watoto wasome vizuri. Sawa, wapate chakula nzuri. Sawa, nipate maisha Raila Kagame wale wale. Wale wale. Kuna wale wale walishabarikiwa na Mungu wale. Wale wale. Wale wale walishapenda zaidi yule yule. Wale wale. Wale wale. Wale wanala nini? Wale walikupa nini? Wote tunasoma dini, tajiri na masikini. Tell me the way how you maintain your ability. You're lucky to have plenty, others in insanity. Tell me the way how to uplift my community. Tell me the way how to live better, live better. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Nipate maisha mazuri, watoto wasome vizuri, wapate chakula nzuri. Sese kosambuto sabimbe salva kirisudiri wale. Nayanza go. Sibidibo, ulamu mapuka basigido. Wale wale.